Hello, welcome back to your favorite channel on YouTube for the free and amazing and the most useful travel tips. So today, we are back with our top 10 travel tips series. I hope you liked the past two videos that we uploaded, and my entire team of people worked really hard to bring this content today in front of you. So I hope you really enjoy it. And today we are going to, guess what? We're going to discuss the top 10 travel essentials. Stay tuned in, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Travel essential number 1. The universal travel charger, or the power adapter, or the charging cables that you would need. So there's tons of options to choose from. I generally would avoid buying any travel adapters or chargers from the airport for obvious reasons. They're heavily marked up. They're pretty expensive unless you absolutely have to. Save some money, save some time, and save some efforts and buy them online before you start traveling, and get the travel adapters that work for, there's one that works for Europe, there's one that works for UK, there's one that works for US and Canada, and one for India. Actually, the one that works in UK works in India as well. Make sure they work from anywhere between 110 to, I think it's 240 or 250 volts now. And all those multi-pin plugs, or the universal adapter as we call it, they would be in just one little device. It's extremely useful. Now there's few of them that do come with an option with the USB charging as well, the USB-A and USB-C charging. The one that I have has both of them, which is perfect. I can charge my phones, I can charge my power banks, I can charge my camera batteries, everything with that one little device. Now the other thing, talking about the charging, is the power banks, okay? Make sure you have one, but at the same time, make sure your power bank does not go over 20,000 mAh. Because some of the countries might not allow you to have a higher power bank. It happened to me in Philippines, and they just took my power bank away. I still miss it. Anyway, but make sure, yeah, the power bank is strong enough to charge most of your devices. I have one which is like the solar powered, still staying within the 20,000 range. Easily available on many of the online e-commerce websites. I don't promote any of the websites because I don't get paid from them. So I'm sure you can do some research, and there's many options out there to choose from. Alright, travel essential number 2. The sleeping pillows and those microfiber towels. Those are extremely useful, extremely handy, and they're very easy, especially if you're staying in hostels like myself. They're very useful, they dry super quick. They're not the most comfortable ones, but you know, when you're traveling and as a backpacker and a photographer like me, I usually don't give myself a so-called exotic spa feeling. So the microfiber towel does just the right job. Now, when it comes to the sleeping pillows, with the sleeping pillows, the problem is that most of them are not comfortable. Most of them are very, I don't know, either those are inflatable ones, or there's some that are like the sponge ones. They're not the greatest. I personally, what I use is go to these Bath and Body Works stores. So for the travel pillows, most of them are not comfortable. So The ones that are not comfortable are generally the ones that are the inflatable ones. I tend to avoid them. What I do is I would go to these bath or the bedding stores. And what they have are those tiny pillows that are actually meant for your bathtub. I know it sounds strange, but those are extremely, extremely comfortable. And I personally would use them any day, all day, even when I'm in my jacuzzi at home, or whether I'm out traveling, just to utilize that in any of these places where you might want to catch a power nap, which happens to me all the time when I'm maybe I'm tired from an early sunrise shoot, or maybe like I want to take a nap before the sunset, or like night photography sessions. All right, look up the bath pillows and the microfiber quick dry towels. They'll come in handy. Essential number 3, the first aid kit. Extremely important. Extremely, extremely important. It can come in really handy at the unexpected times when possibly, God forbid, you're hurt or anything like that. Keep some extra bandages, keep some cotton in it. Also there's some like pre-structured, pre-designed like first aid kits that you can buy from pharmacies, but you can build your own as well in any of the easy toiletry bags. And also make sure you keep some like painkillers if your ex won't stop calling you when you're traveling. Okay, now essential number 4 is the electronic luggage tracker. Very useful. Comes in very handy. You just simply go to their website, activate the code, and you can easily track your luggage. Especially with the efficiency of the airlines these days, and like many people getting mugged. I won't say mugged, but like many people like misplacing their luggage here and there somewhere. It tends to happen when we're jet lagged, we're tired, we're traveling always on the go. We tend to forget things. This comes in really handy, the electronic luggage trackers. Plenty of options available online. Comes in very handy. Try it out. Essential number 5, the grooming kit. Very handy. Okay, make sure you have that teeny tiny shower gel. I don't know about your country. I'm sure there must be some options in your respective countries. Here in Canada, or as my people say, Canada, we have something called the Dollarama, or the dollar store. Comes in pretty handy. They sell these like tiny like shower gels. They have like those pocket-sized toothpaste, pocket-sized toothbrushes, and then there's like some nail kit, clippers, filers, everything. Make like a little teeny tiny grooming kit. Keep it with you. Make sure the single blades that probably your grandpa used to use back in the days, they are not allowed. The ones that are the usual ones, the 4 or 5 blades, Gillette razors and stuff, those are allowed. So make sure you stay compliant with the requirements of the airlines, so you can build yourself a good handy grooming kit. Okay, so essential number 6, a passport waist bag, a passport / wallet waist bag. That comes in very handy in countries that are overly crowded, where it's very easy to get pickpocketed. The one that I use, it has like an electronic chip that prevents it from getting from these pickpockets trying to scan your credit cards from a certain distance. It avoids that. And you just tie it on your waist, cover that with your jacket or shirt or whatever's that you're wearing. If you're a girl with an amazing waistline and you're just wearing a crop top, I don't know, you can wear that somewhere else. I don't know where, but I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. Okay, so there's many of the options available online. You can keep your passport in there, you can keep your credit cards, your actual cash. It's safe. It's camouflaged, it's hidden, it's not easily visible, and it's not easy to pickpocket that as well. Okay, essential number 7, the custom earplugs or the noise cancelling headphones. Have you been on those airlines with those babies crying? Do I need to say more? Okay, essential number 8, the padlocks with or without the code. So there are some padlocks that comes with like tiny keys, very easy to lose them. Don't get those. Like I've tried it. I bought it from like a couple of hostels, and again, like just like how I told you not to, just like how I recommended you not to buy the travel adapters or charging cables or power banks from the airports, the same thing, not to buy these padlocks from the hostels. They're extremely expensive. Avoid that. Buy it from some hardware stores or buy it before you fly. Buy it online. There's some padlocks with the codes and everything. If you guys go to the gym like me, you're easily used to those padlocks with the combinations. Try to remember the combinations, or just save it somewhere like on your device where it's safe and secure. Use those. Most of the hostels don't have any options to securely keep your luggage. In Western Europe, Central Europe, many of the hostels, they do charge you to keep your luggage in their lockers for X number of hours after you check out or before you're checking in and stuff like that. In those cases, yes, unfortunately you don't have much options, but in some of the hostels where you do have a luggage space, but they ask you to bring your own padlock, your own way of securing your luggage, these things will come in very, very handy. Make sure you utilize them. Make sure you buy in advance. Essential number 9, the flip-flops. You know, you just have to sometimes go swimming, you go to the beach, or maybe like you're going to even the shower, to the bathroom. You just have to use the flip-flops. They come in very handy, and there are a few of them that you can buy for fairly cheap that are relatively dry quite quickly. Flip-flops, and again, I would say like your beach suit and everything, whatever it is that you wear. Or if you're like me, I just go skinny dipping. That way I don't have to pay for my ride back home, because the cops are gonna do that. Okay, so essential number 10, the collapsible camping gear, or like the collapsible bottles, those teeny tiny cans, or like the food, like the utensils. They come in very handy. They're very easy to keep. There's also like a little like a case or like a cover to put your bottles and the liquids in, so that you don't spill it. And of course those collapsible glasses to drink the water. They come in very handy. There's some cutlery that can be safely secured, which is completely acceptable in the cabin luggage. You're not going to have any problems with that. Make sure you keep them with you. Get some like bug spray, and of course an all weather jacket, or like an outer layer that will help you stay dry, stay slightly warm in some of these airport lounges, or when you're out there or camping or hiking or anything like that. It'll come in handy. Okay, so make sure you are ready with all your essentials, and these top 10 essentials that I recommended to you today before you start traveling again. I would like to thank you all for subscribing to my channel, and the ones who haven't, what is the matter with you? Why won't you subscribe to this channel? You're getting some useful advice here for free. Who doesn't like free stuff? Anyway, guys, I'll let you go for now. I hope you have an amazing week. I'll see you next week. We're working on something very, very interesting. We're gonna get the news about that very soon. Again, the link to my brand new website is up and running now. The link is in the description. That website is up and running now. My photos, the landscape photography that you're seeing on your screen right now, all these beautiful, beautiful pictures that I have clicked during my travels to around 60 nations around the world. All those pictures, fine prints, canvases, papers, paper prints, you name it. We have everything on the website, merchandise, everything. Okay, make sure you check out that link. Imagine that beautiful artwork in your home and how amazing that's gonna look like. I'm sure you will love it. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for hitting the like button, the share button, and of course hitting the bell icon. I will see you next week. Until then, safe travels. I love all of you. Thank you very much.